Okay, it looks like he's done with the first section of steps, and he's working his way on down right now. Very nice. He just loosened him up, as you saw. I don't think he's cut anything. You haven't cut anything yet, have you?
No.
I don't think he's going to have to. Because usually when carpet installers cut their carpet on the steps and stuff, there's still going to be a little bit of a slop. That's why he's not having to trim anything. Now, if they got it really, if they've cut it so tight that you have to trim, that's where his Bloody Mary tool comes in. But it looks like he's not having to use it here. That's one nice little Stair tool, his carpet paddle thing right there. It's nice and heavy. You can just use that and bang it down. And away he goes. He just does one stair at a time, or if he doesn't want to flip-flop that, he can do the stairs all the way down this way and then come back up here and then go down the other way, whatever. And he'll probably do the same technique on those other steps down there, you know, that have a finished outside corner there, you know. He'll do it the same way. Swivel it around. See, starting from there, because before the corner, and then that helps suck it over right on top of the tack strip. Fine job, Mr. Dan.
Thanks. Yeah, they're getting real tight. This
Yeah.
And they probably just kicked them in, you know.
Yeah. I kind of doubt they used a stretcher tool like this.
No doubt, huh?
Yeah.
Not to do the steps.
No, not generally for
Just
a
kick
new
it in.
install. But over time, carpet stretches. And that's why you see puckers. Not because they didn't install it right the first time, just because it's,
And it loosens as time goes.
yep.
Sometimes the sun, that'll warm up the carpet so much. It'll go loose.
it a few times and you'll get the hang of how to use that. Is there a button on that?
There is, to lock it.
Okay, so you don't have to push it down all the way if you don't want.
If I don't want to, right. I can
Okay, because I thought,
lock it almost anywhere.
I've seen it a few times, well, most of the time you've locked it all the way down, but there's a little red button there by his thumb. So there's a fine place where he's got to see how far to stretch that, and then he can just lock it. That's nice. I didn't notice that before. I like that.
Yeah,
That's
little button
cool.
right there.
Yeah, it's very nice. Or he can push it all the way down. He just decides. Arm soft where it goes. I'm enjoying watching somebody else work while I run the video camera. Because usually when I do it myself, I set the tripod up, and then I just do it myself, and I'm talking. And I enjoy doing that too, but this is fun too.
Yeah, that's a lot of work though, huh?
So I can zoom it in when I want. I can say certain things of what somebody else is doing.
Yes.
I like how he's getting this all nice and tight. See, these two steps are a little bit bigger, and I was wondering if he was going to do something on here. I didn't really see too many puckers on these, but since he's got his kicker out and stuff, it looks like he's just going to...
Yeah, I don't see any wrinkles on this one, but we'll tighten it.
No, he's just being conscious of his work and wants to make it look nice when he gets done. I mean, obviously, there were really no puckers on it, but this is stretching it a little bit better than it was before anyways. Since he's here, it's only going to take him a few minutes to do this. Yeah, see, he's... Don't know if he's going to stretch it from that small end. Maybe not. Maybe just that big end. Let's see.
Could probably stretch it without even pulling this one out.
Yeah, that little side, that small side, huh?
Hardly needs a stretch.
Yeah.
But you can give it a little bit without even pulling it out.
Yeah. Because as he's pushing that, can you see when it stretches, it releases off of the little pin nails that come up through the tack strip, and then it resets it. Like claws, or teeth from a shark or something. Once it grabs, gets a little tighter, it's not coming loose. Okay, so he's just going to work on these. I think these are the same technique, obviously, where the corner is. I don't know if he has to stretch that little side over there or not. See that? So you hit right in there first, and that helps kind of push the carpet over that way a little bit before he tucks it down. So is there a right and wrong way to do it? Yeah, there is.
Got wrinkles all the way back to here.
Yeah.
I have to go both ways on this one.
Yeah, probably on that one. That first one he doesn't have to do, but the second one he does, because there's a pucker right at the corner, you know, right there. Let's see. He's loosened this up already with this. See, quite a bit of stretch he's put on there.
I'm stretching it right to here.
That's all I have for this time, but I'll be back with more videos.